Welcome to Unsigned Spotlight, the daily live show from the Scene Projects. We shine a light on the best unsigned musical talent from around the world, featuring songs from independent artists across all genres. This is where passionate music heads, emerging artists, and curious listeners come together to discover what's next.
Streams filling our hands, begging to be solved, remembering the lives we've lived before, searching for answers out in the void. We're all just restless girls and boys, looking for keys to open the door. Time's everlasting, time never lasts. Seconds slipping from my grasp, holding you closer, holding our breath. Observing the march of time as the present quickly fades into our past. Swimming in circles now and we can't get out and we can't get off this ride. A vessel is tossing in the waves. Step up the shadows, no need to hide. Our future is rising with the tide. The only thing we need to be is brave. Time's everlasting, but time never lasts. Quite as long as we want it to. Watching seconds slipping from my grasp, holding you closer, holding our ground. Observing the march of time as the present quickly fades into our past.
Welcome into another exciting episode of The Scene. I am your host, Bubba Startz, filling in today for our good friend AJ Waller, who will be back next week better than ever. I am joined today by my co-host, Michael Cagle. Michael, good to see you, friend.
Hello! Hello!
Oh, we're still doing that, huh?
Well,
it's your thing, huh?
I guess I'm stuck with it.
Got to be really careful in this media game, huh?
It's like, do you keep doing the same thing? Is it good? Is it well received? We don't know.
I think people like it.
All I know is Adrian does it now, so it's a race to first place, I guess, because he's like hello, and I'm like hello, and we're just like yeah.
Oh, I love it. I have missed hanging out with you guys. I have been so busy taking my meetings.
Super busy.
And, I'm trying to grow this thing, right? Trying to do what I can do as the main engine for sponsorships and partnerships in the background. I need to do that, but I've really missed tuning into the show every week and being a part of the show. So when AJ asked me this afternoon, his time, I'm sure if I could fill in today, I was absolutely thrilled to do that. Hey, Willie, welcome to the show, man.
Yeah, I was excited to see that because you guys run a total, co-hosting with the two of you. You both are totally different personalities, like. So it's just like, oh, I get to go into this lane now. Yay!
Well, and different brands of music, right? I mean, the stuff that he picks and the stuff that I'm going to pick are going to be totally different batches. We have different areas of friends, which made it really fun co-hosting together, because I would be bringing in songs, he would be bringing in songs. I know we're still kind of in your training phase, teaching you how to be more of that. You weren't already in that world, right? Like I was already connected to hundreds or thousands of artists, that it was very easy for me to put out the antenna, say, hey, send me your music, and have it come flooding in. AJ, in much the same respect out there, we're just really introducing you to people as that, and getting that out there. But you're going to have a completely different array of people that come into your world than we do as well. And I think that's what's really, really fun.
I agree. I think it's kind of fun. Just once again, seeing the diversity of talent, but yet everybody's kind of doing the same goal. I mean, they're just out there making good music, trying to push it, trying to get followers, developing a community. That's kind of what it's about. So, but we're all on the same page.
No, and I think that's why the brand as Unsigned Spotlight and the Scene projects are growing, and they're taking on a life of their own, and you can get a different flavor, but the brand remains the same, whether it's AJ and Michael, or whether it's Bubba and AJ, or it's AJ and really whoever, right? Or Bubba and whoever, or Michael and whoever. Like, it doesn't matter. The brand of the show never really changes. You just get a little bit different flavor, as you so eloquently put.
Definitely.
I'm really excited. I got some great music for you today. I have no idea what AJ's been playing, so I hope you haven't heard these before. If you have, don't tell me. And we'll take it from there. I want to start off with a good friend of mine, and someone that we've grown to have a lot of respect for, and I know Willie, tuning in today, does as well. I'll start with my buddy.
All right.
Jones. This is Simple Life's a Dream. I don't know what's happening there. There's so many different options now to how you can. Jeez. Well, let's do slow. All right. Sorry, guys. New to producing this show. This is the Simple Life's. This is Simple Life's the Dream by Dalton Jones. Enjoy, everyone.
Waited my whole life to buy that old pickup truck. I still live in this little town where I grew up, and I live right down the street from everybody with my name. One day I hope my kids can all do the same. I was raised up in North Alabama, right outside of this little bitty town. Got Baptist churches and big oak trees, good bass fishing, muddy old creeks. I always knew this is right where I wanted to be. Home sweet home, the simple life's a dream. From Friday night lights to Sunday morning grace, one thing's for sure, I'll never leave this place. The memories made to carry them along. This little town's where I belong. I was raised up in North Alabama, right outside of this little bitty town. Got Baptist churches and big oak trees, good bass fishing, muddy old creeks. I always knew this is right where I wanted to be. Home sweet home.
Great little track there from our buddy DJ.
Yeah, that was a good track.
He's got a great producer, man, and a really cool, a really great thing that he's got going on with him. And they're really got a killer team together right now. And I'm really proud of everything that they're doing. DJ nominated for a Midwest Talent Award, as well as the incomparable Michael Cagle as well. Congratulations to you, sir.
So are you.
And so is this show. We are just kind of, I hope we clean up some awards on March 7th there in Detroit.
I'd be so happy.
It would be really awesome.
I even wore my Happy Deadpool shirt.
There you go. I love it. I love your personality, Michael. You add something that we don't have a lot of. We don't have enough of on this show. A lot of flair, a lot of spunk to you, and that big old voice. And God, it's been a pleasure having you and having you part of this.
You know what? I gotta say, literally, it was literally by chance that we got together. I had heard about you, so but I thought I would check it out. And from the moment I first saw you and started, and I'm kind of one of these that observes in the background first to see if somebody's legit, because there's a lot of posers out there. There's a lot of people. You were the real deal, and I was like, this guy is serious, and the passion and the sincerity and the drive to which you were doing so many things was just overwhelming. And the fact that I'm actually part of this whole empire, dun, 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 the whole empire that you're creating for everybody is just amazing. When you just look at the reach of how far your vision has come, just to be a small part of that is just amazing. And I've met so many incredible people like Willie and Debbie and Mystic River yesterday. There's so many people, and Steve and the maker of our sponsor, Pure and Easy Tea. We message all the time now, and it's like I'm as loved as I felt, and as much as I felt like I had a community, I really feel like I have a serious family with all you guys. So I want to thank you. I mean, I may bring something very little or small or, to the whole pool, but I'm glad I'm in that pool.
Well, and we all bring a little bit, right? And I thank you for recognizing that. And, I'm not out here trying to sell you snake oil, right? I'm not telling you that, come into this and we're going to make you famous. In fact, I'm very honest with everyone. And I think that authenticity and that honesty of like, hey, you're not coming on the podcast because I'm Joe Rogan and you're going to get millions of views and you're going to become famous overnight. That's not what this is. But what it is a community. And it's a community of like-minded individuals that are mostly independent. If they're not creators, they love independent music and want to be around those kind of people. Someone like Carmine, who is not musical, but absolutely loves it and has a product that aligns very well with who we are and what we want to do. And shout out to Pure and Easy Tea for supporting the show and supporting the visions that we have and continuing to be, that first list of phone calls now, right? I'm not going out and trying to sell this to everyone. I really only want to talk to people who get it, right? Do you get it? Do you understand what we're trying to build? Great. If you do, let's find somewhere where we can align. If you can support the show, great. If you're just going to become a listener, that's fine too. If you just come on the podcast, we have a conversation and we never talk to each other again, then we've still done something.
Exactly.
It's really about driving that home to as many people as possible, coming on here, being live, being present. But I'm not always able to do that. So then having other people that are willing to give of their time, your AJs, your Willies, your Michael Cagles, that come on and give hours of their lives to this brand, which is not mine, it's ours, right? It's our team, right? And it's our family.
And I think that's the thing that I find most remarkable about you, having been, quote, in the business for about 3 decades or so more. It's really hard to find someone that creates something and then makes everybody genuinely feel like they're an honest part of it. Like, not that they're doing you, they're doing you a favor by bringing you in or interviewing you or whatever, but you really do create a welcome mat that everybody that comes in can dive as deep as they want, get as involved as they want, and you just make it feel like it is. It's like, yeah, you may have created the house, but you're letting everybody live there and have their own room. And so I just really like that. I think that's really speaks to your character and why you are finding the success that you're finding is because you are doing that. You are creating a net, if you will, and people are coming in. So good on you.
Thank you for that. I appreciate you. I mean, that's why I tell everyone, leaving the show, thank you for being part of the scene, because now you're a part of what we're doing. We have an attachment to you now, and whether you become a big part of what we're doing, or you have a very small part in what we're doing, or you're just someone who's part of the network as a fan, it all means something. And it was really hard in the beginning to explain that to people. And now that it's starting to catch on and you're seeing so many different faces on the programs and doing these things, and getting through this tour and the award show and more connections with people all over the country, and really putting down our footprint, which was a big, last year I'd done a little bit. I'd gone out, I'd made some connections, but I didn't necessarily have the cameras rolling all the time, and I didn't have it. This year I came with the vision of, no, we are capturing everything along the way. I think there's a bigger story here. I think that it's worth more than just, being on the YouTube and some podcast interviews. We can be doing more. And it's a reason why I kind of swung for the fences. Now we've kind of had to dial some things back, right? We didn't necessarily get the funding for the tour bus and the things that we wanted to. We didn't give ourselves a lot of time to do that either. But now we've put that dream out there into the world that it's going to be possible nearer in the future now than if we had waited till it was, in our hands to talk about it. So even though I may be going out in the suburban again this year and traveling around, we still have had submissions in every single city that we set out to go touch. Somebody in every single market that I said, I am coming here, has submitted. And granted, it hasn't been tens or hundreds. It's been, single digits up to this point. But people are seeing what we're doing. And I think a lot of people, and why I've done things the way that I have, is to maintain that contact with them. Just because you didn't submit right off the bat when I put it out there and ask for the submission fee, I don't expect everyone to dive into that. Some have. I'm very grateful to them. But I'm coming to your city. And then when I'm there, I'm going to reach back out and say, hey, were you still interested in coming to this? We are here now. Because I think, obviously everyone in this business has trust issues, right? So, I'm not going to give $100 to this guy from South Dakota who says he's going to come here, but I will give $100 to somebody who is here in my city at the venue waiting to do this. And I think the more that we, at this point, we kind of have enough to get there. Right. And I think it's important for us to just get out and prove it to everyone. And I'm really excited. I'm excited to do what we've been doing and bringing this out to the forefront and just connecting, right? Connecting with people and being close to the people that we care about, who are these artists.
Right. And it does show that you're a person of your word, because regardless of what obstacles may be there, you're finding a way to do a version of what you were doing, just to say, I'm committed. So I love that. I just, yeah, you're someone a lot of people should model themselves after, as far as
I don't know about all that, but I appreciate
it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because
you need to go listen to some of my other episodes on the other networks and get my whole story before we try to make me a role model. But
okay, how about now? How about starting in 2026?
There you go. There you go. If you want to go from here forward, I think it's I want to run a couple of videos. I want to promote the tour, but I also want to talk about some people that are really important to us, and we had kind of mentioned them before, but give a quick shout out to our sponsor, Pure and Easy Tea, as we're into the show here. Make sure you go check them out. Carmine is a beautiful, beautiful person. Who's been a guest on the show now, and we got some cool things cooking up with them. We got a few things steeping as they would say in the tea world.
Ooh,
So
secret.
here's a little word from our sponsors, and we'll be right back with more Unsigned Spotlight.
Yeah.
Imagine capturing the raw essence of nature with its infinite color and beauty. Now, envision turning that into something truly transformative. Pure and easy tea cultivates the goodness of nature's bounty into fuel for your body. We are what we drink. Pure and easy tea, the pure nourishment your body craves.
This is the Scene Projects. This is the Songwriter Showcase.
Go ahead, take a step across the Barrow County line. You can hear the truth as it whispers through the tops of the Georgia pines. I'm fishing for walleye. Throw that boat in before the morning light. I'm here to stay.
Sliding down the driveway, swearing at the snowplow driving by. It's so easy to forget all the beauty that's there if we'd only look up to the sky.
If I could change your mind, you know that I would. No need to say goodbye. The point is understood. You told me that it wasn't enough, but you gave all you had for me. Before we went our separate ways, I can't blame you, I messed it up.
This day has been an incredible, incredible experience, not only for myself, but for everyone who entered this room. We hope that you enjoy the performances. We hope that you go and follow and find your new favorite songwriter inside of this show. And I pray that this community continues to grow.
It's really hard not to get emotional watching that now, right? To see where it came from that moment. We weren't even on YouTube when we shot that yet, right? Like we weren't even doing anything yet, but I was so convinced of where it was going and everything that it was creating. And to see this community has grown now and how much it's grown, and really it's grown over 100-fold, right? In a short amount of time. Michael, this time last year, I was finding out how to get over 1,000 views on YouTube. Total, right? And last year, between May and December, we generated over 360,000 views on our content. So it's really, I get tears in my eyes watching that video, remembering that time on stage and going, we did something. We did something here today. And where it goes is anybody's idea. And now to see what it's created on the larger scale with the, OTT platforms, and, it's really incredible. And I don't know that a lot of people get here in this short of a chronological time span.
It's amazing. It's inspiring, actually, because a lot of people have, a lot of people have dreams and goals and things that burn inside them. Like for me, singing is a requirement. It's not what I do. It's actually,
that's not a suggestion.
It's who I am. It's like the need to sing and the need to convey and the need to get out there and share, and just hopefully, I know it sounds cheesy, but to touch people, to say, I've been where you're at, or I'm in the same place and we can do this together. Everybody has that dream of what they want to do, and to see someone like you go for it, like just not look at what is necessarily the now, but what it could be. Like, and you're driven by this could really happen, and I'm going to do everything that I can to make it happen. That's inspiring. That is absolutely the fundamental basis of everybody that has a goal or a dream, is looking beyond what exists now.
It's so easy to live in doubt and fear, right?
Yeah.
Like it's much harder to go forth and to wake up every single day and to go, nope, we're going to make it. I'm a bad motherfucker and we're going to make it happen. Let's go. I don't know what today looks like and what it's going to do. And the small wins today, they're going to stack up to much bigger wins because they're not all home runs. Right. And sometimes we strike out, right? You know, we saw the inside of the bus on that video. Now I'm not going to be able to go out on that bus, but it doesn't mean that we're abject failures. And it doesn't mean that I'm not going out and still succeeding in what we're doing. It's just going to look a little bit different, but that bus is still in the network. That situation, that dream that we're pushing to is still a realistic goal to me. And some people would get to that point and say, well, you didn't make it happen. You know, that sucks. And, you know, time to give up. I'm like, well, we didn't get there this time, but we have a plan to keep going forward and how we get there.
Yeah. Even the song that my song, No More Fear, that we normally play says, one of the lines is, I thought failing meant the end of the line, but failing's not losing. It's just learning in time.
Beautiful.
So, yeah, that's how I feel. So
I'm trying to see if I have any of your songs on here. Oh, I do.
Oh.
Excellent. Oh, nope. I don't want to play it here though. Well, I was searching for your name earlier and I couldn't find it.
Yeah, I did email you some, but
we'll see. I don't know if I got them in the right email. I was looking for them, so. But you know what? Because we're just talking about it, that's the next. So since we kicked AJ off the show today, and he doesn't let either one of us toot our own horn very often on his show, we're going to turn this into Toot Our Own Horn Friday. So,
hey, yeah. Okay, AJ, you're 4 days a week now.
Yeah. You know what? We didn't build this platform and have to hang out with AJ all the time, not to listen to our own stuff.
Right.
Just because he's being, cheeky and doesn't want to play his own music doesn't mean we have to abide by that. So this next song for all you guys is by our good friend here, Michael Cagle. This is No More Fear, and I hope you guys love it as much as I do.
I've stood at the edge, hands shaking, heart loud, letting fear whisper, often keeping me in the crowd. All the chances I had, I let slip away. Thought I wasn't ready, but I was just afraid. When successes came knocking, I said it was a fluke. Doubted the proof of all the things I could do. I've had my wins on stage, but jealous words would bite. Made me second guess, kept me from owning my life. No more fear, I'm stepping out tonight. No more doubt, I'm chasing what's mine. Standing still, now I'm ready to climb, feel the thrill. No more fear, it won't define me this time. I thought failing meant the end of the line, but failing's not losing, it's learning in time. All those moments I ignored, thinking they were fake, were pieces of power I'm now ready to take. The risk is real, so is my fire. I've let fear play me, but now I'm higher. No more holding back, I'm breaking free. The world won't wait, so why should I be? No more fear, I'm stepping out tonight. No more doubt, I'm chasing what's mine. I've been losing by standing still. Now I'm ready to climb, to feel the thrill. No more fear, it won't define me this time. I've counted every what if in my head, letting tiny voices keep me from what's ahead. But all those fears are just shadows on the wall. I'm breaking through, I'm ready to risk it all. Every maybe is a chance I take. Every heartbeat is a choice I make. I failed by hiding, but now I see the only real loss is not trying it all. And that's not me. No more fear, I'm stepping out tonight. No more doubt, I'm chasing what's mine. I've been losing by standing still. Now I'm ready to climb, to feel the thrill. No more fear, it won't define me this time. Gonna time, feel the thrill. Gonna time, feel the thrill. Ready, ready, ready to shine.
I never know what to do when my music's played. Like,
Sing it. That's what you're supposed to do.
I was singing.
I could see you. You hear the 5 decades of hiding maybe who you are and feeling like you couldn't be honest with the world, and it all comes out in that, Michael. And I think that's why that song is so powerful, and it will be powerful for so many, especially in your community, right? In the LGBTQ plus. I'm sorry, I don't know all of them. I'm very out of.
I just I just say LGBTQ. So
yeah. Can everyone just be gay again? Just sometimes I'm just it's okay. But it's something that people who don't know that story, right? Who don't know what that's like, maybe don't, but in their own lives, even for someone who's, a straight, white male like me, I've felt those moments in my life where I couldn't be who I really felt I was, and maybe it's not on a personal, orientation role or in that,
and
all have that inside of us.
And I'm really glad that, when I wrote that song, it literally was when I was starting all these projects and stuff, I started getting into doubt myself. Okay, why am I doing this? Nobody's going to listen. Nobody's going to hear. Nobody's going to care. Nobody's going to give a shit about what I'm doing. And I kind of wrote that because I'm like, no, all my life I've heard this, and even in the professional world, because I'm I'm a different kind of performer. Like, I don't fit a normal box. I just kind of go by how I feel at any given time. And when I was in Vegas singing, everybody was like Rat Pack and impersonator, and you know, they had a certain mold, and like I went out there and just like riffed and did this and that, and you know, just kind of did me. And a lot of performers didn't want to perform with me because they're like, you're just kind of a showboat, and when you're on stage, I don't exist. And I'm like, I can't.
You have to make yourself exist then. I can't help you do that. I'm not going to dim my shine because you can't figure out how to step up to the plate.
That's exactly what I said. That is word for word. Wow, that's creepy. Like, were you recording that back then? I literally said that.
I've been that guy, Michael. I've been that to where people don't want to work with me but it's not showboating. It's just me shining, right? And if you can't step up to that shine and shine yourself,
I feel really blessed. One of my things that I've always been able to do is I step on stage and I immediately connect with an audience, because I've been there. I know what I want to see from a performer. If I go to their show, I just don't want songs. I want to feel a connection. I want to feel like the guy or the person is singing to me, and that I'm getting to know them. And it's like, I want to feel like I'm in their house and we're just sharing. And so I bring that to the stage. Like, I don't just think, oh, I'm a great voice and here's my songs and I'm going to sing and la la, y'all better be impressed. I immediately go out and try to connect with an audience. And I've done the same thing with my music. I really want people to say, wow, aside from he's got big lungs or whatever, wow, those words really spoke to me. Like what you said, it's like that song is for everybody. It's like an anthem for everybody. It may be sung by me, is something that I need to declare daily, but it's not limited to me. It's to anybody that has been held back and told they're not enough, or they've let doubt or fear or failure, or it's not as successful as you wanted it to be. Keep going. At least you're moving forward. So that's kind of why I wrote it. So, yeah.
No doubt. Well, I have a song of my own to keep moving forward. And now for something completely different. This is a song I wrote actually while I was in prison, Michael, and it was about moving forward. It was about leaving the life that I had lived before behind and stepping into a new role as a father and a husband, and really accepting that part of my life. And this song was kind of how this part is my acceptance speech, if you will, of that moment, to say, you know, that person that I was before, that drifter that was running and stuck in the chaos and was constantly hiding from something. Okay. No longer is he going to hide. He is here now. And this song kind of captures that, and then getting to record it with the amazing human beings that I did. I'm very blessed. So this is Drifter by my band Startz and Ends.
Once I was a drifter, all alone away from home, searching for an answer in my soul. Once I thought
Wow.
I didn't have a heart to cut that last clip out of there, man. Johnny Hastings is a bad mother trucker.
Oh my God. Okay. I'm not just saying this because you're hosting this. That was a fucking killer track.
Thank you.
Was lyrically, emotionally so well delivered. Like, just that was really good. Like,
the moment, the way that I knew that I had something was when I got Johnny's guitar track back and I saw it, right? When he played, I was like, I see this song now. I see the Bayou. I see him out here in like this lantern lit on an island by himself and the choir. Like, I didn't have those vocal parts written in on that bridge part, you know, and his guitar solo until he played it. And then like, as I'm listening to his guitar, the song is morphing. I was like, oh. And then I had him on my show back in after we got together at the Wild West Songwriters Festival, which he won the regional songwriter contest at. And we were talking about it. And he was like, yeah, man, when I was recording that, I wanted it to be like swampy. And I had this vision of this. And it was literally like my vision that I had listening. And we had never talked about it before that, right? I had never talked about that with him. I was just like, hey, man, here's this song, whatever you put on it. Like I'm not going to tell you what to play. Who the hell am I to tell you what to play? Like, here's the song, whatever you feel, do it. And like him telling me his story of that interaction, I was like, fuck, man, that's what creating music is all about, right? That's what it is. And I'm very just blessed. I mean, we weren't in the studio together. I sent him the tracks. Now me, the guitar or the bass player and the drummer were together and did the tracks in a single day, all of the guitar tracks and drums and bass in a single setting. I think I redid one or two more of the guitar parts over time, but hey, Sean, appreciate you, man. Hey, brother. Yes. I'm going to be in Atlanta March 20th, man. Let me send you a link on Facebook or something, or go to the sceneprojects.com/showcase_listings and check it out, man. I'm a huge fan. I'm a huge Sean Adam Williams fan. We've been playing the hell out of your music on the show. Huge fan of what you're doing, man. So yeah, please keep it coming. Highway 61 out now. Everybody go listen to that and stream it wherever you're at. Yeah, very awesome, man. Thanks for tuning in, Sean. Really appreciate you, dude. Really appreciate you. Awesome, man. And that's exactly what it's all about, right? Using this platform as a way to reach out to artists and to say, hey, we're so proud of you. Let us share your music. And now you have, each one of us have a new fan. And as we continue to do that, we're making fans out of each other. And then you have new collaboration opportunities. And like, I just from knowing Sean's style, Sean would rip it up on that song. You know, maybe we need some harmonica on there, Mr. Williams. It would be really awesome to have that on. Fantastic. Cool. We got the link on here. I'm going to copy that and put it in the, it's in the comments. You guys make sure you go check that out. And appreciate you, man. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for sharing your art with us. Thanks for sharing it in the comments here with everybody tuning in. And a year from now, where this show is that we'll have, maybe tens of people listening in every day and streaming your music, so that when you do come on Unsigned Spotlight, you do get a little bump, right? You do get some extra plays, and not just the, exposure of the new songs, but you're getting more and more of that out there. So incredible stuff, man. Glad to see you tuning in, brother. Really appreciate you. And I hope we get to connect. That March 20th date in Atlanta coming up, brother. We would love to have you. Send me a message. Look up Bubba Startz on Facebook. Send me a DM. I'll get you the links and we'll get you on the show. Michael, you sent me a new song of yours that I want to play before we get out of here today.
Which one?
I'm going to play No Apologies.
Okay. This is everybody has that kind of song that when you're finally doing what you're doing and everything is falling into place, you got the haters coming in saying, you're not really that good, and and especially in the LGBT community, they can be really catty bitches, and they just can. And drag queens, I love them to death, but they can be, and but anyway, so I wrote this kind of as a letter of, I've done what I wanted to do. I'm going to own it, for better or worse. And I don't give a shit what you say anymore, because this is me. This is my stuff. You either like it or you don't. And that's fine either way. I'd love for you to like it. But if not,
it ain't for you.
Yeah, just shut. Then you know what? Move on to somebody else. Irritate somebody else. So this is my kind of my rebel song, and I get a little rocky on it, but it's kind of fun, and I imagine it'll take off, especially in my community, and a lot of people will be performing this song just because it's just got a really good message of, leave me alone. I'm where I need to be, where I wanted to be, and you're not going to take this away from me.
I love it. Well, this is No Apologies, Know Your Place by Michael Cagle.
World premiere.
All right.
On this old stage, I stand my ground. Built this dream up brick by brick and pound for pound. No silver spoons, no easy pass. So if you don't like it, then kiss my ass. Keep your whispers, your doubts, and your games. I drown them out with my growing fame. Talk all you want, I'll still be here. It's obvious I'm what you fear. This is my moment, my claim. Years of hustle called my name. No apologies, I won't beg. No fake smiles, I won't pretend. Stay in your lane, don't cross this space. Won't be with place. Bitch, know your place. I don't bow down for your empty throne. Made my empire all on my own. You're busy talking with nothing to say. I'm busy winning, paving my way. Keep your whispers, your doubts, and your games. I drown them out with my growing fame. Talk all you are, I'll still be here. It's obvious I'm what you fear. This is my moment, my claim. Years of hustle called my name. No apologies, I won't beg. No fake smiles, I won't pretend. Stay in your lane, don't cross this space. Won't be regret. wear it with pride, won't back down. You want a shot that'll bring your best. If you can't hang, join all the rest.
Bitch, know your place. I love it, especially after everything that we've talked about today about people, you know, wanting you to dim your shine. Baby, I was in my freaking red Corvette hauling ass down the freeway in Florida, probably getting ready to go buy some cocaine or something. I don't know. Just cranking that one up. Man, love it. Yeah, I think everybody's going to need that. I don't do cocaine anymore, by the way. So
I know. Thank you. It's
very 80s, very you know, that very bravado, a little braggadocious, but in the way that I also backed it the hell up. So sit down, stay in your lane, stay in your place. You belong down there. The reason that you're down there and you're trying to bring me down is that you don't belong up here, do you? Sean says, whoa, Michael, you did it again. All due respect. He is the hottest artist. Way to go. Way to go. I love it. Yeah, Sean, I can't agree more, man.
No. Wow. I'm like super, that blew my mind. Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, Sean, shout out, man. A lot of respect across the board from artists. You know, this Scene Projects is built by artists for artists, right? And we appreciate you tuning in today. Glad that we got to toot our own horn a little bit with AJ kicking him off the show, but he's going to be back on his feet. That Phoenix will rise again, bigger, better than ever, and brighter.
And he's got so many incredible things that he has planned. And, you know, like I said, in all honesty, no BS, no sugarcoating. Some of the best thing I've ever done is hooked my dreams and goals to Adrian and Phoenix Rise, and then getting involved with the Scenes Project and getting to know you and getting to really, I feel like it's an honor to be part of the family. I don't feel like I just am part. I really feel like it's an honor to be part of all of what you're doing. And I just love supporting you and your vision, because it is not just a self-centered spotlight on me kind of thing. It really is about making everybody else shine, and together we rise. It's, you know, it has to be done as a group. So I am thrilled to be with Adrian. I endorse him fully, but I am just about as sincere with you, because you're just an incredible person. And look at what you've already done. I'm amazed.
Well, and it's amplifying because we're all working together and we're willing to put more into the collective than just ourselves. And we're all willing to help one another and to grow and to rise and to root for each other and to be there for each other in the hardest of moments. And, you know, we know our guy AJ's going through it right now, but we also know that he's got a great support system behind him, right? Because we're here, and we may be an ocean away and across the entire country from there, right? We are half a world away from him, but still, we're able to lend that support in any way that we can. And big things are coming for that young man as we move into phase 2 of the Songwriter Showcase, which is to take this show international. And now that he's a little more free to travel and unburdened by what has been, that he will maybe get to go out and to meet more UK artists in the way that he should, face to face, bringing this beautiful program to venues and artists across the UK and eventually the rest of Europe, and to be a truly international community.
Right. And as a and as a mentor and an encourager, nobody's better. I mean, he does have the insight. He's been in the business for 30 years, but You know, he has a really good heart to see people. It's weird. It's like, this is a really odd, you are creating a really odd community that is so drastically needed, because it's like we are surrounded by people that obviously want to succeed on their own, but they're just as excited to see the person next door to them succeed. Like, you've really fostered an environment where people realize that if we rise together, we're going to rise stronger. Like, it's as we build the brand up and we build the people that are coming in up, when that rises, it's going to be like a Grammy group, a Grammy family. It's going to be like a motion picture family. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's a studio. It's a record label. It's a promotion thing. And it's like, but when we all support each other, and everybody seems to want to do that, that's what's really cool.
I think that's the most unique part, right? Is that the collection of human beings that we have are so much about one another that I think that's the rarity, especially in the music business, in the entertainment business. And I think your song, No Apologies, is a perfect encapsulation of that, you know, because most people want to try and drag you down. And very rarely do you find a group of people that are more than willing to put everyone else above them. I was so excited to hear your name and AJ's name and Willie's name and all of these people that are friends of mine, their names called for the Midwest Talent Awards, and so excited for them. And, you know, realizing that, yes, I had picked up several of my own, but I was like, that's so secondary. So secondary to how I feel for all of these other people. I've won an award now, right? I know what it's like to be nominated and to have that. And I don't know that, you know, yes, I'm very honored to do them and to, you know, to receive those nominations, to receive those awards, that it's so much greater to see your friends who maybe haven't been recognized to now get that recognition. And it's so much bigger than that. So thank you, Willie. I appreciate your kind words. Always. I do care. I care about all of you very much. And I want us all to succeed. And AJ is the same way. I saw it in AJ immediately upon meeting him. His idea, I had been kicking around an idea of a community, an academy, if you will, for a while. I had built the group and kind of built it before it was ever there. And I met AJ at the perfect time. The absolute perfect time where, once again, things on his end were kind of deteriorating and then completely got flipped upside down on him. And I was ready to catch him. And I'm glad that we got to do that. And you as well, Troy. Love you, brother. Appreciate everything you're doing down there, you know, in the Omaha area, and pumping up your people and being about that community, what you're doing with our friends down at Captain Jack's with Boots Camp and everything you're doing for veterans on your own right. I'm sorry I won't be able to make it this year, but we got plenty of time to keep building and growing together, man. So we love you, Hell House. Can't wait to see you and hang with you again. And appreciate everybody tuning in today. We had a great crowd hanging out with us today. Thanks for allowing Michael and I to both toot our own horn a little bit and to share some more of ourselves with everyone, and take a little pressure off of AJ right now. I know that he will be back on Monday, bigger and better than ever, with a lot of new music for you all and a lot more new things to share. So for Michael Cagle, I am Bubba Startz. This has been Unsigned Spotlight. We love you all. Have a great rest of your weekend. We will be back on Monday for more great artists and music from Unsigned Spotlight. We love you guys. Have a great weekend. Bye. This program is part of the Scene Projects Podcast Network. The Scene Project features interviews with independent musicians, comedians, and artists from across the Midwest. Become part of our community and support local art wherever you are.